Maníacos, bienvenidos a RockAsylum. Aquí una vez más con la Rock Entrevista. Un gusto tenerlos por acá. Como se podrán dar cuenta, el Vampire me volvió a abandonar. Se fue a aclarar nuevamente el sin luz. Le mandamos un saludo. Seguramente nos estará escuchando por algún rincón donde le estén hurgando lo más profundo de su ser. Entonces ahí le mandamos un saludo al Vampire. Mándale una rascadita al Vampire para que se emocione de que le están ahí saludando. El día de hoy, mis queridos maníacos, tenemos una entrevista muy especial. Este personaje es de una banda de los finales de los 80, principios de los 90. Ellos estuvieron en Top Billboard con su disco Surprise Attack. También esta banda también formó parte del soundtrack de Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Esto va a estar bastante sabroso. Así que esperamos a unos minutos. Tuvo un problema técnico el señor Anthony Corder, que se nos va a estar acompañando el día de hoy. Así que esperemos unos momentos a que se conecte nuevamente Anthony Corder aquí a la transmisión. Y pues ya saben, maníacos, aquí pueden mandar sus preguntas, comentarios, saludos a Anthony Corder, decir algo. Pueden mandarle también, como les decía, una rascadita ahí al Vampire, para que se emocione el tipejo ese cuando vaya en el coche. Y bueno, aquí la verdad también nos llena de orgullo tener aquí la exclusiva, platicar con Anthony Corder, que ya está llegando por acá Anthony Corder. Vamos a darle la bienvenida a este maestrazo de la música. Venga para acá. Anthony, how are you? Let's have you here again.
How are you guys doing?
Fine, thanks. In this new project, the RockAsylum new project, we're pleasured and we are very glad to have you here. And with this great news from ToraTora, from the new single, so we're gonna talk about. We'll be talking. I will be translating in some time. So great. But tell me, Anthony, how are you again?
Man, I'm so happy. See, thank you, Dan, for having me, man. I'm very excited. I'm traveling right now. I'm down in the Delta in Mississippi. So I'm at my family's house. I traveled down for a family function. We actually had a funeral, but I'm here and I'm so excited to hear that. I'm so excited to talk to you. Today, September 3rd, Trip the Light Fantastic is out. We're so excited about it. We had such an amazing time recording this song, and I can't wait to tell y'all about it. We started out back in May. We went in the studio on my birthday. It was the first time that we had all seen each other since February of 2020. It was the first time the band had been together, and we were just thrilled. We got together before we even set up for recording. We dragged a bunch of equipment in the room and just started playing. We just plugged up a speaker and I started singing and we just hugged each other. We were so happy. We were so happy to be in the studio.
Oh, great. Let me translate to the audience. Bueno, aquí nos comenta Anthony que, bueno, podemos ver que está viajando Anthony. Nos está comentando de que tenía desde febrero del 2020 sin platicar, sin conectarse con los demás miembros de la banda. Y pues efectivamente, como veníamos anunciando, el día de hoy se lanza el sencillo Trip the Lights Fantastic. Así que continuamos aquí con Anthony. We were talking about the Trip the Lights Fantastic that was released today. Here are all your social media that all the people can contact you and all the band. But Trip the Lights Fantastic. Let's start with the name of the song. This is something related with that poem called Le Alegro, or where the name comes from?
Man, I was thinking Keith had the music. He had the guitar riff, and it reminded me when I was listening to it of Dancing Days, the Led Zeppelin.
Oh yeah.
Trying to think of like some way to kind of think of that vibe, and I came across that title, the Trip the Light Fantastic. I sent it to Keith. He loved it. We were very excited about it, and really, it was just we were trying to think of. Everybody's been through such a crazy time with the pandemic and COVID, everybody's struggling with like our finances, our health, and people were just kind of stressed out. And I think one thing that the pandemic taught me is that we need each other, man. We're social beings, man. We need to be around each other, support each other. And we just got to thinking about how much we had missed everybody and just how great it was going to feel to get back together. And we were like, let's think about how we're going to celebrate and how we're just going to come through this thing and come back together and really be excited to see each other. And the song just kind of took on a life of itself. We just started talking about that. Keith had the music. I kind of started working on the lyrics. And it was one of the first songs that we put together in the studio. So we were very excited about it. We are just wanting everybody to be hopeful. We know the vaccines are out. Everybody can make their own decision about whether you want to have the vaccine or not, but the opportunity's there, the option's there. And that makes us hopeful that we can kind of start getting back together. I know we've had some spikes with the Delta variant right now. I know in Nashville, where I live, it's been blowing up a little bit. And so, but we're hopeful that we can get through the next month. I mean, everything that I've been kind of watching feels like if we can get through the next month or so and everybody can just practice safety protocol, talk to each other, about wearing masks and take care and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna.
Well, I know your dog. I know. I have seen it in your Sunday place. I have seen it. That's okay. I have one here in my own.
Yeah, man.
So let me translate to the audience. Well, nos está comentando Anthony acerca de cómo salió el tema de esta canción, el pensar cómo el reunirse, sentir esa emoción, incluso de bailar como en los tiempos de Zeppelin. Lo vemos aquí tomando su guitarra, Anthony Corder, eso es bueno. Ahorita después de tanto tiempo, toda esta canción también salió por el tema de la pandemia, de cómo se necesitan a la gente los unos a los otros. Y esto les llevó a esta vibra de esta canción. La verdad que es una canción muy, muy buena como para abrir un concierto. I was telling the audience that this song is a song like for opening a concert. It's like it's have this vibe to turn up the audience. I love the song. It was very good riffs. Your vocals against really, really cool. All the bass, the drums are great. Everything is in place, and it pulls you in.
Oh, thank you, man. We were so excited, man. In the studio, it sounded awesome. We were recording down in Memphis. We recorded at a studio, Young Avenue Sound is the name of the studio. We worked with a producer named Adam, and he was just amazing. He was so great to us. He made us feel so at ease. We're kind of doing a different approach with this new project. We're going to kind of let out a single at a time. We're going to let out one song at a time over the next few months. We've been kind of seeing this with some of the other bands, some of the other people that we've kind of been working with and watching that we're fans of. And we think this is a good way for us to put out some songs, and then we can put together something really special at the end. Something maybe that we press up some special vinyl, a 7-inch vinyl, or maybe a special pressing at the end. We recorded 12 tracks, so we're very.
Oh, you already recorded. You already recorded 12 tracks. I was about to ask you if this we have to wait. You were saying that you were going to release one by one, but we're expecting a new album. So this is great news.
Yeah, we're super excited. We're doing a little different approach. Adam Hill is the producer that I blanked on his last name. Excuse me, Adam. But he was amazing. He was so fun. He was recommended to us. He was an understudy for some of our friends down in Memphis that worked at Ardent Studios, and we ended up kidnapping him and bringing him over to Young Avenue Sound. So he had worked under John Hampton, who had worked on Wild America with us. He kind of studied under. So it was great. We had a bunch of crazy stories that we talked about. Knowing him a long time. That's great. And the studio was just so fun. We had a great time. But what we did is we went in and recorded basic tracks. And so now Keith and I are going to kind of trade back and forth.
But you gathered you gathered all of you guys gathered and played, or you were in different like streaming, and you had
No,
an idea and you sent some. You were together.
yeah, we met in Memphis, and we did that.
That's great.
It was May 21st, and then on July 4th. So we went in and on those 2 dates, and John recorded drums. We did some of Patrick's bass. And Keith and I had done pre-production, so we had some of our stuff already in place as guide tracks, so we could go in and it was saving us time. We could do it more effectively and efficiently. And this is a little different approach because on a couple of those tracks, like you were asking, John recorded the drums with us watching. We had our parts done, and we were kind of watching his interpretation of what was going to happen with his performance. So that was a little bit different, but we're all there together. We're recording. We're excited. We've got about 11 or 12 tracks, basic tracks done. And so Keith and I are going to work on them one by one as we go through. So we have Trip to Light Fantastic. It's out today. You can go to any digital platforms. We did a whole release with all of our TORA tribe. We gave them a sneak peek and let them jump on YouTube first. And we got some really great feedback. But man, y'all, we're so excited. We still love recording together and writing, and we're just having such a good time, man. It's been awesome.
Yeah, let me translate to the audience. Yeah. Well, Anthony nos está comentando aquí de cómo fue este nuevo proceso de grabar este disco. Sí se viene un nuevo disco de ToraTora. Nos dieron una pequeña probadita ahorita con Trip the Light Fantastic, pero vienen más canciones. Son 12 canciones con las que están trabajando. La verdad están muy emocionados con esta nueva producción. Están con el productor Adam, que es el que les está también ayudando, trayendo también esa nueva forma de trabajar. Se juntaron ellos, no fue como otras bandas donde estuvieron por separado. Se juntaron en Memphis para grabar estos nuevos tracks. Y aquí vuelvo con Anthony. Le voy a preguntar también acerca de la disquera con la que estaban trabajando antes, que rompieron ese deal. Y ahorita seguir preguntando sobre este álbum y el nombre del álbum, sobre todo también. Anthony, you had before you broke a deal with Frontiers Records, and now my question is, are you with a new record label, or you guys are on your own? How is that working?
We actually we're doing it on our own, but
cool.
Our experience with Frontiers, they were amazing. We're so happy that we got to work with them. But because of COVID and our band and everybody was trying to kind of navigate that based on release dates and schedules and all that kind of stuff, we just had talked to them and told them that we didn't think we would be able to do a full project at the time. They wanted us, for deadlines and all that, to keep us in the right rotation and all that. And but we had a great experience with them. We really liked the company, and everybody that we worked with was amazing. But we're just going to kind of approach it now with these kind of singles that we're letting out, so we can it can be something
you can feel more free, right? You're like you can walk freely in the way that you want. There's no pressure around. So maybe I'm saying something that
it's a little more manageable for us, like time commitment wise and everything. The Bastards of Bill record that we did for them, Patrick and John and Keith, the other guys in the band, they did a lot of pre-production. They did a lot of rehearsals. We basically recorded that record live. I mean, we went in and we were all in the room and we just counted it off. And when you guys listen to the record, the first song, Sons of Zebedee, that was the first song that we recorded in the studio. I mean, we literally walked in and just went 1, 2, 3, and just went into the record. So this time, that's why I think this record's a little bit different. We're going to kind of approach each song, work on it, spend some time, live with it for a second and then turn it in. But I love Bastards of Bill because it was a good picture of where we were at. I mean, it's what we sound like now. We kind of wanted to let you guys see what it would sound like if you went to see us live. I mean, we kind of tried to stay true to our sound.
Well, actually have a little a video of you guys playing around with the Trip to Light Fantastic. Let me put it right here and play this.
Trip to Light Fantastic, from the broken vibes from the ashes, upspring the town this evening. Yeah, I'm feeling what you're feeling.
Well, this is a little taste about it. You have your guitar. So are you playing us something tonight? A little piece of the new record or the Triple the Light Fantastic something.
Yeah, man, I'd love to play you a couple of songs.
Oh, that's cool. That's great. Tenemos aquí en exclusiva Anthony Corder va a tocar acá algo.
How about I play you something that you guys might remember from the earlier records? Hang on one second. I'll play you just a little piece of something, okay?
Okay, that's great. Mr. Anthony Corder, you guys.
Girl, I left the light on last night, but you didn't show. I tried to call till daylight, but you were never home. Oh, no. Now you're knocking at my door, saying things ain't what they seem. Trying to think I wanna hear things I can't believe. Oh, no. Everything you do, everywhere you go, I see you go. All this trash you're talking, got you hanging on the loose. And you still believe that I won't turn my back on you. You just keep forgetting to remember all your lies. If you think I still need you, you got amnesia. Took you to the red room there, where I knew your name. I lost you for an hour, girl, and it's driving me insane. Oh yeah, you said you was talking to a man. It's spinning me in circles, trying to make a fool of me. And I usually ain't suspicious, but I'm not too bad to see. Everything you do, everywhere you go, I see though. All this trash you're talking, got you hanging on the loose. And you still believe that I won't turn my back on you. You just keep forgetting, remember all your lies. If you think I still need you, you got amnesia. Everything you do, everywhere you go, I see no. All this trash talking about you hanging on the loose. I just still believe that I won't turn my back on you. You just keep remember all your lies. If you think I still need you, you got amnesia.
So fucking nice. There are some comments right here. Church Days, he says, que cool. That's pretty cool. Another one right here, Miriam Beltran Zabaleta says, suena chingón. This is like, it sounds great. It's fucking great. And congratulations. That's awesome. It's pretty nice to have those comments. There's another one right here. There are claps or something right around there. I don't know what she's writing, but I guess it's like some claps or something. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You're playing another one, Anthony?
Yeah. Your attention, please. Said the enemy never sleeps. Pilots and prophets looking for souls to keep. And we're going crazy. I'm already gone. An invitation read. We request your presence, please. Messenger from the wreckage, looking for your feet, yeah. The girl's going crazy, but there's still hope left to come. I said time keeps marching on. Yet we relive the past. Ooh, don't waste the sunset. Come on, meet me out there. Just circle where the travelers rest. You can be anything you wanna be. The Neptune Society. Yeah. Somebody sing a song that you believe in. There's revival of music in the streets. Blind faith will lead you when you keep on your way back home. Time keeps marching on. If we relive the past, don't you waste the sunset. Come on, meet me out here. Just circle where the travelers rest. And you can be everything you wanna be. The Neptune Society. Oh yeah. Everybody sing a song of joy with me. Raise your voices for the things that you believe. Ooh, blind faith will lead you when you can't find your way back home. And I say time keeps marching nowhere. If we relive the past, ooh, don't waste the sunset. They're out here, just circle where the travelers rest. And you can be the change you wanna see in the Neptune Society. Yeah. In the Neptune Society.
Oh God, that was huge. That was great, really, really, really great, Anthony. There's another comments right here. There's well, Thursday is asking if you're doing something live soon, but like a streamer or something. I was answering him that all the Sundays in your in your Facebook page, you are also in Instagram. You have this. You play. You're doing some like a kind of showcase every Sunday, right?
Yeah, man, I'm so happy. I started doing it during the pandemic. I did one on a Thursday night just to reach out to everybody that was back. I couldn't believe it. I saw a memory pop up in my phone, and it said that I'd been doing it for a year. But I just started doing it on Sunday afternoons. It's a Sunday sunset session, and I get online, and I just wanted to see everybody, just encourage everybody to just reach out to each other, to, direct message somebody, text them, call them, check on them. It's so
yeah, it's really cool. I had sometimes the chance to listen to you, to see you at that Sundays. Sometimes after having lunch, and it's great. It's great. You have your some drink or something, listening to you. So that's great. You ended the lunch time, and
I'm laughing now. I don't know if you guys can see this guitar. That it's called a Viking.
Oh, Viking. Oh,
listen,
you're yours now.
This is hilarious. This is the first guitar that I ever had.
Really?
It's my parents bought me this guitar when I was about 15 years old, 15 or 16 maybe.
Yeah.
And my son brought this guitar on the trip with us. I didn't have a guitar here with us, and we're sitting here with my parents and my family, and everybody's here. And this guitar, I wasn't planning on playing tonight. I just happened to pick it up and bring it out for the interview. And
your son plays?
I'm in Mississippi. I'm down in the Delta in Mississippi.
Okay. But your son plays also guitar, or?
Yeah, he plays. Yeah.
Oh, nice. He's starting a band now or something?
I don't know. They got interested. I have 3 sons, and they're all super creative, and we never really pushed them to be musicians or anything. They just kind of gravitated towards it. We all play and sing around the house, and my mom plays. She plays piano. And I grew up thinking everybody that got together played and sang. That I've had music in my life since I can remember, man, as far back as I can remember. In this specific house that I'm in right now, this was my grandparents' house. This is a really unique interview for me, man, because this is kind of
a lot of memories coming back.
Where I was influenced, man. My family all played music, and I would bring my friends over, and they would hear my family singing, and I was like, man, they do that all the time. Let's get out of here and go steal the car and smoke a cigarette.
Okay, I know.
You know, get in my parents' car and drive around, listen to the radio. But they thought it was amazing, and I didn't realize until I was older how much of an influence my family was on me. They played and sang. They did blues and gospel and R&B, rock, of course. They listened. My uncles and aunts listened to a lot of.
So maybe you were gathered together in a dinner or having a.
And we always played and sang. My granddad, he didn't play an instrument, but he got all of his children, three daughters and his son. They all played and sang. So he loved music, and he kind of.
Go ahead.
He ingrained it into us. So, and I think about him all the time. He influenced a lot of my music, man. There's a song on Wild America called "Lay Your Money Down."
Okay.
It's a blues kind of song. It's about Mississippi John Hurt, and my granddad influenced that song. I mean, I wrote that song based on us talking, and all that kind of stuff. So he was friends with Mississippi John Hurt that lived down here, the blues player. From this.
A lot of blues. I never been there, but I will be definitely there. I want to listen to.
We'll have to turn you on to some stuff.
Let me translate just a little bit for all the audience.
Okay.
Cuando estaba comentando Anthony que no tenía pensado estar en una situación por allá, está teniendo un asunto familiar allá en Mississippi. Él no pensaba salir tocando esta noche, pero su hijo trajo la guitarra, la que está mostrando aquí, la Viking. Esa guitarra la trajo su hijo. Esa guitarra se la regalaron sus padres cuando tenía alrededor de 15, 16 años. Es su primer guitarra. La verdad es algo muy emocionante. También nos está comentando acerca de su abuelo, que, bueno, y aparte de su abuelo que tuvo una gran influencia en él musicalmente, en el tema de blues, también en su familia, todo el tiempo, en eventos y reuniones familiares, todos se ponían a tocar guitarra, blues, cantar y todo. Y de ahí a través del tiempo, Anthony se ha dado cuenta de que eso ha sido una gran influencia para su música en la actualidad y, bueno, y toda su carrera, ¿no? Anthony, this is a really nice story that you have told us. It's great. That guitar have a name? You give it a name or something, or was it just a Viking?
I kept it Viking, you know. But listen, this guitar was the song that I sat down and did.
Oh, Phantom Rider.
Yeah. This was the guitar. I was sitting on the edge of my bed and was strumming that first chord, going, I wonder what this song is going to be about. And, you know, we wrote a song, Phantom Rider, for the listeners that don't know. I wrote it with a friend of mine named Thomas Howard, who lived down the street from me in Memphis. I'm still friends with him to this day. We've known each other since we were. Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
He was an incredible songwriter. He was a great musician. He played bass. He liked progressive music. He liked Rush and Yes and a lot of bands like that. And I like blues. So we kind of, you know, we're kind of bumping heads, but it was really funny. He used to walk his dog every night about 10 o'clock. Mm-hmm. And I lived in a little one-level house up the street from him. And so I knocked the screen out of my window, and I would climb out the window and go out and walk the dog with him every night. And we would look at the sky and we'd look at the stars and we would just dream about doing rock and roll, man. We were like, wouldn't it be awesome if we wrote a song and people would like listen to it and we'd get it on the radio and all that kind of stuff. And Thomas wrote a lot of songs with us on the first ToraTora record. He wrote on Hard Times, which was a blues song. He wrote Be In There, which is one of the ballads. He wrote on Phantom Rider, which was a really big song for us, especially in Memphis. It was like there was a local DJ in Memphis named Malcolm Riker that had a radio station called Rock 98, and he did a locals only radio show. And so everybody, all the bands in Memphis and the surrounding area tried to get your song on the radio with this DJ.
Oh, God.
And so we got a couple of songs on there. We had a song called Wasted Love, and then we did Love's a Bitch. So we had a lot of issues.
It's another great one from ToraTora. Yeah.
And then we did Phantom Rider. And when that one came out, it was just awesome. I'm not kidding. The response that we got, the people came to the show, they started singing it. And, you know, they would do the and a rider, yeah. Please don't take me away, yeah. I mean, people just started singing it. You know, we couldn't believe it. Yeah. We were so excited. And so Thomas was a big influence. And we literally, I used to sit around with this guitar. He had some acoustics at his house. And we used to sit down and watch the planes. They would fly over at night. And we'd sit there and think about, man, wouldn't it be great if we were getting on these airplanes and flying off and playing music? And, you know, he was kind of an extended part of our family in the Tora tribe. You know, from a creative standpoint, he was a big influence on a lot of the writing. He wrote really great lyrics. I liked doing music and melody when I was younger. I played a lot of music and had a lot of music stored up. And I went to his house and he just had stacks of poems and poetry. And we, you know, we would just think about these concepts that he had and stuff and sit down with the music and come up with ideas. And it was just a great relationship, man. I love him. I was laughing. I talked to him about a couple of months ago. I flew up to Chicago to do an acoustic show by myself. And he called me, and I was in baggage claim waiting on some people to pick me up. And
okay.
I had some time to kill, but my phone rang, and it was his name. And I said, this is so funny. I'm doing what we all talked about a long time ago.
Exactly.
The airport.
The dream came true. Come true. Let me translate to the audience. Nos está comentando Anthony que, por ejemplo, una de las canciones, tiene un amigo ahí en Memphis que fue con el que contribuyó en algunas de las canciones de la banda de ToraTora. Y una de las canciones con las que contribuyó fue Phantom Rider. Give me 1 second. I have a problem with my piano. Just a second.
Oh, that's okay.
Sorry for that. I have a keyboard, and sometimes it plays alone. This is the first time it happened. The first time it happens, I was freaking out. I was running out of my house. Now it's like, I can't do that. So, that was the scene that was sounding back there. Como mencionaba, estaba aquí regresando después de que sonó el teclado. Aquí, como en el tipo Summers. Bueno, nos comenta que el tema de la canción Phantom Rider, que ellos se ponían a ver estrellas, a ver aviones pasar y todo, y platicaban y comentaban que querían llegar a tener un éxito, querían llegar a que sus canciones sonaran en la radio. Tom no se dedica tanto a este tema como lo hizo Anthony con ToraTora. Y esta canción, Phantom Rider, ahorita que nos tocó una parte de la canción, una excelente canción sin duda. Anthony, going a little back in about the Trip the Light Fantastic.
Yes.
I want to ask you, do you have already a name for the new album? And if this is a follow-up album for the Bastards of Bill?
Yeah, this is definitely going to be the follow-up. We're going to release songs out over the next few months. Trip the Light Fantastic is going to be the first one. We have another one that we're working on right now called Little Girl Blue. So you guys are hearing it first. Nobody else knows that one's coming, but we're working on that one. The song that I just played on the acoustic is called Neptune Society. We're going to let that one out. That's definitely one that's in the pipe. That's going to come out. So we've had some fun. I did a couple of songs on piano this time that we haven't done that before. So
Okay.
the music is still going to be really heavy. The guitars are going to be heavy, but I'm going to play some piano on the track. So we're excited about that. And I worked on one song with my son, my middle son, and it's called Godspeed and Goodnight.
Okay.
Godspeed and Goodnight. We worked on the music together, and then I put some lyrics to it, and we recorded the piano and stuff down in Memphis. We haven't started the guitar tracks and everything on that one, but that's one that we want to let out eventually. So we got there's one called Go Where the Love Is that I like a lot. It's kind of bluesy, and this definitely talks a little bit about Mississippi and my family and all that stuff, so I'm excited about that one. But yeah, Trip the Light Fantastic's the new project going forward. For the name of the project, we haven't decided yet. I think we're going to let the singles out first, and then we're going to kind of see what kind of feedback we're getting from the audience, and then create something kind of unique for what's going on at the time we let the whole project out.
Okay, that's cool. Let me translate. Bueno, todavía no tienen, me comentaba Tony, todavía no tienen un nombre para el disco, el próximo disco. Sí es una continuación del anterior, que es Bastards Bill. Están esperando tener todas las canciones, estar lanzando todas las canciones y realmente llegar a un nombre de una canción. También una cosa interesante es que aquí llegó a grabar una canción, a tener a llevar a su hijo al de en medio de sus 3 hijos. Ya está participando en una de las canciones aquí en este próximo álbum. Esto es algo también muy chulo. También le voy a preguntar sobre eso, qué se sintió estar ahí interactuando con su hijo en este momento. Se lo voy a preguntar. Anthony, working with your son in that song, how you felt about that?
Man, it was like incredible. It was so fun. He's really talented playing piano. He never took lessons, but he just kind of took.
His lyric.
He just plays. He started watching YouTube, and he just got to where I played just a little bit by ear, but he's really technical. He can figure out chords, and I was just so proud of him. And it was fun to do it together. You know, I've never done anything like that with my son, you know, writing songs and stuff. So it was really fun for us just to mess around. it was kind of during the pandemic. We had them home. They were back from college, and we were around the house together. And it was just a fun thing to do. We were kind of tinkering around on the guitars and different tunings, and we got on the piano and started messing around. And we said, "Man, this might be something fun to put together." And I took it to the band, and they seemed to like it. I may have a way. Let me look here for a second. I may have a way to play you just like a piece.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Let me see if I can do that. 1 second, and I'll see if I can do this. This is funny, man. I'm excited to do this. Nobody's heard this before, so I'm very excited.
That's great. It's another great thing for us, to listen to that one. Otra exclusiva más aquí en Rock Asylum. Señor Anthony Corder, vamos a escuchar esta pieza que estuvo trabajando con su hijo.
I will see if I can get there.
Sigan mandando comentarios, preguntas, alguna pregunta que tengan para Anthony Corder, la gente que está ahí conectada. I'm going to read some comments right here also. As Fernos says that, yay, Anthony again. She's excited to have you right here again.
Oh, yes, man. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah.
Let's see if this one comes up.
Her comment here is great voice. Search.
Y'all, excuse me 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm getting it right now.
Oh, no problem. Take your time.
Yes.
We have right here some other comments.
Okay, here it goes. You ready? Tell me if you can hear this at all. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's time to say goodnight. You never say goodbye. Oh, till we meet again. Stay with you, my friend. You can live with me. This memory's to keep, oh yeah. Godspeed and good night. May every road you're on always keep the peace, and I won't worry about truth leaves trouble. Yesterday's gone, and tomorrow may never come. Something like that.
Oh, it's really cool. Really cool. Really touchy. That's a great song. And just saying he never studied piano, maybe. Well, you should do more things with that. He has all this family thing, and your voice also, again, it's that connection also is great.
Man, I've been getting inspired lately. Have you ever heard of a band called Stone the Crows?
Oh, yeah.
Man,
sure.
So it's a lady named Maggie Bell, I think's her name. I didn't know about them, and it was they were back in the 60s. It was the people that were managing Led Zeppelin. He teamed up with another guy, and I think she was from Scotland. I'm not sure, but man, she sang just like Janis Joplin. I'm not kidding. It was so good.
A huge voice.
Yes, huge. And I mean, I just started listening. I found this article maybe a month or so ago, and I've just been listening. Man, her voice is so good. I mean, it's just inspiring. So, and I love Janis Joplin. I mean, I used to listen to her stuff all the
time. Everyone.
Song, Little Girl Blue, this after Cryptolite Fantastic, somewhere down the line, this song is going to come out. It was inspired by Janis Joplin. So I want you guys to hear it. It was really good. It was really fun putting it together.
We can hardly wait to listen to the whole album.
It's the music is so powerful. I'm just so inspired by musicians and music in general. It just brings us all together, man. It's very healing, and I don't know. It's one of the most powerful forces I've ever encountered. I know it's touched my life. It moves me all the time, and you guys do. All the people that are listening and writing and playing, and you guys giving us platforms to talk to everybody. It's just amazing. I'm just so indebted to you. I just appreciate you letting me come on and talk to you and sing and talk to you about the record and everything. I really appreciate it.
Oh no, it's great. It's great to listen to all this new project. All the fans are expecting. I'm a huge fan, and we're expecting that. And there's another comment about amazing voice. The piano was melancholic. So yeah, you have this great comment. So yeah, the people is expecting this new album. It's great to hear that all this record is coming soon. I hope this coming soon. When you're expecting to release the whole record?
It'll be a couple of months from now. We're going to let a couple of singles out. We're not sure if we want to do an EP or if it'll be a full project later in the year sometime. So we're going to do singles first, and we're kind of doing it as we go along. So we're working on a few songs at a time and then putting them together and getting them ready to release. We're excited about the process of doing it that way. It's a little different, with COVID going on. It's been a little bit challenging getting back out to see everybody. We kind of ramped back up, and we had a few shows coming. We're playing up in Minnesota next weekend. I'm going to be at the Rock Timber Festival. It's an outdoor festival, so hopefully everybody will follow.
So you're having this one. I have this one right here. You're doing the masquerade right here. ToraTora is with Visto Blanco.
We love them.
Yes, it's a great days over there. Yeah.
Man, last in line, the singer, Andrew Friedman. That guy's incredible. And we love Chuck and them from Visto Blanco. They're amazing. They put on an incredible show. But yeah, Masquerade, that's going to be with Bradley Entertainment. That's up in around the Baltimore area. That'll be the end of October. I think it's going to be horror themed since it's Masquerade. People are going to be dressing up. It'll be killer. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah, and coming back to the stage again. This is a feeling that I want to ask you about this thing about the stage, but also about this feeling. I know that the first time you guys got into a studio, it was like a huge feeling, an amazing feeling, a lot of emotion, very emotionally. But in some way, maybe this time you get into the studio in the middle of pandemics. It's kind of similar the feeling. How you felt about this? All you guys, how you felt about that?
Man, it was amazing. It just felt good to see the band. We were trying to be very cautious. We have to be careful about protocol and say everybody's safety and everything. But just to be together, we've been friends for so long. I mean, I'm not sure if all your viewers know this, but we all went to high school together. I've known these guys. They're the closest things to brothers that I have. I have one sister, and the same
lineup all the time, the whole time. It's rare to see that in a band.
The same lineup. So we've been through a lot of peaks and valleys together. We've been through some really crazy times, man, with having record deals and not having record deals and having family things going on and not being able to travel and just, crazy things. We all kind of wanted to make sure that our families came first. So we would all kind of back away if we ever needed to spend time with our families. But they're getting older. Our children are growing up, and now we have some freedom to get out back on the road. But that feeling that you're talking about, the energy of us four together, it's so exciting, man. There's something about the four of us. That's the sound. That's the ToraTora thing. It's us four together. And there was a different energy from studio to playing live. We played a show in Nashville back in July. July 9th was the first show. And the energy of being in a room with a group of people, I mean, I can't even put it into words. It was so amazing. It was so fun. It was a really quick announcement. I knew the guy in Nashville. He had a date open up, and he called me and he said, "Would you guys want to come play?" And I was like, "Yeah, man. Let me call the band. We want to knock the cobwebs off. Let's go and just crank up." And it was just amazing. It was the room was electric. People were singing. They were hungry for music. They wanted to be around everybody else and spill their drinks on each other and hug each other and talk and, you know, rock and roll, man. We wanted to do it. So we're very excited, but we're proceeding with caution. We want everybody out there to take care of yourself. You know, make sure you're putting your health first and the health of other people. You gotta be really careful. Take care of yourself. And keep in touch with us on social media, man. You can look at ToraToramusic.com. That's our website. Or come on any of our social media sites. It's us. You're talking to me or Keith or Patrick or somebody's on there with you all the time. And we love hearing from you guys, man. We love talking to y'all. We love seeing where you guys are, you know, from what part of the world are we talking to and where can we come and tour and sing and play. We want to do that. So we can't do it without you. So we love.
Thanks to you guys for the music that you do, guys. This great. You gave us a hope again for the music, and also to listen to in the middle in the middle of pandemic, the beginning at when I don't know when this is ending, but this is like a breathing summer to listen to new songs from ToraTora. This is great. Yes, it's really cool.
Way, man. We're working on these stuff. We can't wait to share it. We're so excited. They've turned out really good so far, and we're gonna be letting them out over the next couple of months. So we're excited.
Cool. Let me translate just a little bit to the audience. Aquí Anthony Corden está platicando, le preguntaba acerca de cómo vivió, digo, que si era similar lo que había sentido cuando entró la primera vez al estudio, y esta ocasión estar regresando al estudio en medio de la pandemia, y sí fue una emoción muy especial, y sobre todo también estar en el escenario, regresar y ver a toda la gente hambrienta de escuchar música, de sentir otra vez, estar en vivo escuchando a su banda. Fue una experiencia que no puede explicar por lo grande que fue esto, ¿no? Anthony, are you playing another little piece of some song, or maybe a little of Trip the Lights Fantastic, maybe for the audience, or what?
I can leave you guys with something. We are still we're still working on music. We're still working on new songs. But I can give you a little bit of something maybe that you guys will remember. Let's see here.
I've been up half the night trying to find out where to find a road they're gonna lead me to. My little lady coming home so late, she left me feeling blue. No more talking, it's time I started walking, and I was meant to hear me say, there's a thousand other places I'd rather be. I can't take it no more. You either to see, I said, I'm putting on my walking shoes. Tell baby I'm not the fool. Stepping off my walking shoes. I tell you, baby, I'm leaving you. I tell you I'm gonna set things straight, 'cause I'm tired of trying to understand. I'm the one that down to watch you all over town with the Mr. Backdoor Man. No more talking, it's time I started walking, and I was meant to hear me say, that's another places I'd rather be. I can't take it no more. You let it see, you said, I'm putting on my walking shoes. Tell you, baby, I'm not your fool. Stepping off my walking shoes. Tell you, baby, I'm leaving you. But I said, I'm putting on my walking shoes there. Yeah, baby, I'm not a fool. Stepping out my walking shoes there. Yeah, baby, I'm leaving you. Putting on my walking shoes. Yeah, baby, I'm not a fool. Stepping out my walking shoes there. See you later, 'cause I'm leaving you.
Nice, really nice. This one of the greatest is the walking shoes. This really, really, really cool one. Really cool. I want to. We are close. We are close to the end, but I want to ask you. This is one of the things that I want to ask you. You know, I have the need to ask you. Maybe sometime in your careers in the ToraTora times, would you guys like to have J Balvin, the reggaeton guys, doing a cover of one of your songs? Would you like that?
Oh my God, we would love it. We'd be honored, man. Are you kidding?
Okay, that's great. I want to hear. Okay, that's cool. Le preguntaba a Anthony que si les gustaría que J Balvin les hiciera una canción. Dice que sí lo aceptaría. También que se respeta. Another one is do you have a guilty pop pleasure, like a pop song pleasure that you like, that maybe like it's like a guilty pleasure or something, a song that you can name?
Oh man, I listen to a lot of stuff. We listen to a lot of like Al Green and like pop stuff. Man, I listen to old music, a lot of old pop music, stuff like Elton John. You know, I love him as a singer, songwriter. I'm trying to think, man, new pop stuff. I don't know. I listen to everything. My children are always turning me on. We listen to everything, man.
They push you to the pop songs, and that you have to listen to.
A lot of stuff. My son listens to every style of music. He listens to stuff from all over the world.
Everything. Okay.
Yeah, he listens. I'm trying to think. We've been listening to some jazz. Man, if y'all were asking me like from a long time ago what I listen to, something that would probably surprise people, I listen to Huey Lewis and the News. I don't know if y'all remember that?
Which ones have been?
Huey Lewis. He played
harmonica. Huey Lewis. Wow.
That's great. He played harmonica. I just thought he was a really cool musician. When I found out about him, and we kind of followed his career a little bit when I was growing up. But man, I listen to all kind of stuff. My son listens to jazz. He likes that kind of stuff, so we get turned on that kind of stuff. Pop music. I'm trying to think. I listen to some stuff. I'm a teacher too, so I teach at SA Institute. So a lot of the kids there turn me on to the music they're listening to, hip hop, rock, and pop stuff. So we kind of do case studies of them in class, the people that are really popular, you know, like Tyler, the Creator, and all those kind of people. So, of course, we're watching all the stuff with Kanye right now with his new record coming out. So, I don't know. We listen to everything. We watch it from a bit entertainment business side, the marketing and all that kind of stuff as well.
So there's nothing that you can say, I'm embarrassed of listening to that one. That you're not. You're not.
Yeah, I listen to ABBA. They got a new record out.
Oh, okay. I have seen something around in the coming out with Lava. Yeah, I know.
There was a guy called Leo Sayer. He had a song out.
Leo Sayer. I know.
My aunt had his record, but she was also the aunt that turned me on to Kiss. I mean, so she listened to everything. She listened to this guy singing a pop song, and then she turned on Destroyer, you know, the Kiss record. And I don't know. Right now, pop-wise, I can't think of anybody that I'm super. I don't know, man. I'm in Nashville. There's a lot of country pop kind of stuff, but I listen, but I'm not like totally zoned in on what they got going on. But I like everything. I mean,
that's cool. That's
pretty cool. I get inspired and stuff by certain people, certain styles, and certain vocalists and stuff that really inspire me. But man, Nashville is awesome. It's full of musicians. It's just like Memphis. They have an eclectic group of people there. There's all styles of music. It's Americana, it's R&B, it's pop, rock.
You have everything. You have in one place you have maybe all the kind of music in one place.
is definitely big blues and R&B, soul music, stuff like that. And I'm kind of biased. I still love Memphis. It's still home to me. You know, the band's based there. I've been in Nashville for 17 years, but I still consider Memphis, you know, home. So
you consider a son of Memphis, right? Let me just translate. Le preguntaba a Anthony que si tenía algún gusto culposo por alguna canción de pop. Realmente escucha de todo por sus hijos. No hay algo. Traté de hacer lo que se avergonzara de alguna canción, pero no lo logré. A Anthony le gusta casi todo el tipo de música, está abierto a escuchar todo tipo de música. Lo del tema de J Balvin, sí le gustaría que hubiera un cover en alguna ocasión de J Balvin para ToraTora. Anthony, we're getting to the end, but let the people know. Le estoy preguntando a Anthony acerca de los planes a futuro que va a tener ToraTora. Anthony, what's next for ToraTora? You're doing some shows that we have spoke before, but what else? You told us that in 2 months, maybe we're having more singles, maybe in that time, or
more singles coming. Trip to Light Fantastic will be out for a little while we're finishing up some of the other songs. But right now we'll be in Minnesota at Rock Timber. We're headed out to see Wolfpack Productions in Colorado. That's October 8th. And then there's some dates in the South around Alabama and Georgia. We're just following safety protocol they're on right now, as far as we know. So unless something crazy happens, we'll be down in the Southeast in October.
Just in America, you're doing just a tour in America right now.
Man, we're ready to come. We want to come see you. We can't until it's time, man. We want to come. Maybe we can do a trade out. Maybe we can team up with another band.
Oh yeah, that's great.
And then
we can make that happen. We can make that happen.
And bring them to Memphis and let them play a show with us. We would love it.
Sure. We can work something with that. Yes. Also, Anthony, let me place here that all your here we have the you can find ToraTora in Facebook, ToraTora Band, Instagram, ToraTora Band, Twitter, ToraTora Rocks, and YouTube, ToraTora Band. Follow them, and also you were saying about all the things coming.
Masquerade. We got Masquerade coming October 28th, and then I'm doing some acoustic solo stuff up around New York. That'll be happening in November, so I'll be up that way. Because of these Sunday sessions, I've had some offers to go out and play a little bit of acoustic stuff, so I'm going to go do that. It's a little bit, the songs are arranged a little bit different. It's a little bit different, presentation than with the band. We love being like full on rock and roll and cranked up on 10. So it's a little bit different, but I'm looking forward to that. More shows to come. We're just kind of holding tight and proceeding with caution right now, just to make sure we're okay as far as safety and everything for everybody. But new music definitely coming. You guys keep your ears open. And man, thank you so much, Dan, for giving me an opportunity.
No. Thank you, Anthony. Just another last question is, what can all the audience, all the ToraTora fans can expect from this new album?
What can we expect? We're hopefully sending out a message of hope, man, from us. We love you guys. We love being together with you. We love playing. You guys inspire us. We got quite a few concepts on the record that are geared towards us, just trying to be hopeful. Not that we're trying to say we got everything figured out or we think we're all that, but it's just more about a connection with you guys, man. About, there's one title we have called Don't Give Up the Daydream. That was one that we're working on. That Go Where the Love Is. That's one that definitely kind of popped in our head for that. The Little Girl Blue is kind of inspired off the music that we're listening to. So we're just staying inspired, man. Keith and I laugh about this all the time. We still feel like we're having a good time together. We still really enjoy being around each other and playing music. And we just want to keep it going, man. We just want to stay in touch with y'all and keep rocking out, man.
Good. Nos comenta Anthony, le preguntaba acerca de este álbum, qué podemos esperar de él. Y a todos ustedes que nos están viendo y a todos los fans de ToraTora, ustedes son la inspiración para que ToraTora siga adelante, se sienten muy, muy emocionados. Y este va a ser un disco con tintes de blueseros, con rock, con hard rock. Esto va a ser un disco bastante lindo que nos va a dejar muchas cosas buenas y sobre todo también, como lo menciona, temas de estos momentos difíciles que hacen sentir bien a la banda ToraTora y que quieren llegarles a ustedes de esa forma también. Anthony, it's been such a great honor to have you right here. It's like, just let me tell the people to connect here. Por favor, vayan a RockAsylum, denle un clic, denle suscribirse, por favor, a youtube.com/RockAsylum Official, por favor. Y Anthony, again, mind-blowing. This is great. All these stories that you told us about the guitar, your family. Thanks a lot for that. Thanks a lot for the music. And
Thank you.
You're happy. You're really happy.
Having me, man. Thank you for letting me be on your show and to have this platform. And if nothing else, maybe we can just be a distraction, for everybody, for each other, and get down with some killer music,
Thanks. Oh, this is the last one. Here, Fernandez is asking, Anthony, what is the saddest song you ever heard?
Oh, man. God.
It's low blow.
I think it might be Sweet Blood Call by Louisiana Red.
Okay. There you go, Fernandez. That's the answer from Anthony. Anthony, thanks a lot. And we keep talking, and maybe sometime you're coming to Mexico. We can make something with that thing, a band playing in Memphis or in Nashville.
Definitely. So, hey, listen, stay in touch with me when we get ready to let the project out. I want to talk to you again.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Anthony, yeah, go ahead.
Thank you so much, man. I had a great time talking to you. Thank you.
Oh, again, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, and all the people right here in RockAsylum are very happy to have you here to listen to your music and an exclusive playing live right here. So thanks a lot, Anthony. Maniacos, esto es el final y nos largamos de aquí, ya saben. Keep rocking. Thanks, Anthony. Bye.
RockAsylum Official.